Come on, let's go outside, let's take a walk in the sun. There are things to learn and things to see, a big wide world for you, your dog, and me. Dog Talk. Hi everybody, welcome to Dog Talk. I'm Pat Becker and we've got a wonderful show for you today. We are in the holiday season and feeling really good about it. We have Deaton here with us today. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. And Crystal Ray, how are you, Crystal?
I'm doing well, thank you.
And both of you girls work with Pet Angels as volunteers. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that is fantastic. So tell me about your dog. Now I understand that you have a medical condition.
I do. I have a couple of things that affect me. One is it's a mast cell disease, which is a blood disease, and it affects every organ of my body, and is infiltrating my organs, causing some pretty bad damage. And then I also have it's called my adrenal glands aren't working. Again, it kind of puts me at risk of passing out a lot. And so with Marigold here, our hope was that she could learn to be a service dog for me.
Well, she's kind of young, kind of a puppy, so it's going to take some training. But I can see how that she would, because she obviously loves you. You came out with her one day and we went through the park and she was excellent. She is a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
And I think will work well for this.
Oh, thank you.
So Crystal, tell me about your dog.
This is Ivy. She is about 2 years old. My husband and I, after a little bit of volunteering with Pet Angels, we decided we really wanted to start fostering. So she was one of our first fosters, and like we say sometimes, a foster fail because we ended up keeping her because we just fell in love. So
she is beautiful.
Is part husky, part shepherd. So
well, she is beautiful, I will say.
Thank you.
And you guys are so lucky to have her. And the main reason that you are on today is that at one of the events that we went to, you all won an auction for being co-hosts. So you are co-hosts there.
I know, we're so excited.
Co-hosts.
Thank you.
Yes.
And because you are Dog of the Week, these dogs are Dogs of the Week.
Oh,
girls,
excellent.
can we have some? Can we get some of you girls in here? We've got some gifts for you. As a matter of fact, for Dogs of the Week, we have, this is a bag which has goodies for your dog.
Thank you. What's in here?
These are goodies for your dogs.
Exciting thing.
Oh my gosh,
and
how
inside
fun.
also you have a gift certificate for $100 to A1 Pet Emporium.
Oh, thank you.
Plus, I know that you handle the kitties and everything out at Pet Angels. Look what we got for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, we do most of the kitty work, and litter goes through fast. Thank you so much.
And this little cart goes with it, so that
excellent.
you can push it. It'll work real well for you.
I need that. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. We're going to take a quick break, and all of us will be right back.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Well, here we are, surrounded by people who love dogs.
Yeah.
Matt Goodwin, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Did you meet my friends? As a matter of fact, these are co-hosts today, Tina and Crystal.
Very nice.
Yes.
And they actually, you might persuade them, but I think it will be difficult because they work with Pet Angels and they are volunteers. So if you want to, between the time that you get to Pet Angels, they're kind of on the way.
Right.
They are.
Yeah, not far from here, actually.
Not far
Lots
from
of great
here.
places.
Exactly. So with Free to Live, of course, you know how I love Free to Live. And you had an event recently for your Free to Live, and tell me about that.
Yeah, we had our benefit auction, and they've been having it for years and years, and it is really our biggest fundraiser of the year that we raise support. Just like all the rescues, just privately funded, and so many people came out, and businesses donated some great items, and we had a great party. It's really a big party.
It always is a great party. It always is. So tell me about this little dog that you brought today.
Well, this is Shaq, a of NBA fame, if you will. But his mother was found by a good Samaritan down by a river.
Turn his face around to the.
And get a good. He's super cute. And
his mother was found down
by a river, and you could see where she had to be dragging these puppies up under a barbed wire fence to get them to safety. So really remarkable thing. His mother is still free to live. We're hoping to find her a home as well. And he's got a couple siblings, but he's super sweet and full of energy.
Yeah, he looks to me like a lab or a Chesapeake, something like this from that. What did the mother look like?
Yeah, a lot of lab mix is what we think there.
Yeah, exactly. So, girls, what do you think of that? That's pretty neat.
How old is he?
About 4 months. About 4 months.
Yeah, exactly. And you all get some of these kinds of things too.
Yeah.
Some of them are sad stories, you know, and the rescue is their only way to safety, their only way to a forever home. So God bless all of you. Well, we had the occasion to go to your event, as a matter of fact. We were absolutely fascinated. Each year it gets better and better. And we took a little video of it. Want to see it?
Awesome.
Okay, let's do it. How excited we are to be at an event that Free to Live, a wonderful sanctuary and rescue, is putting on today. Matt, how are you?
Very good. Good to see you.
You take care of all these dogs and cats. You're the leader, right?
Working on it. We have a great staff. We have great volunteers, but we're caring for nearly 300 animals.
Yes, and that's a lot. Kevin, how are you, my dear?
I am wonderful,
You've been
thanks.
on the board for how long?
Since 1998.
Wow, that's a long time. Well, this sanctuary, this rescue has been around for how many years?
31 years.
31
as
years?
of August. So we just celebrated our 31st anniversary.
It is amazing to me how you guys have such energy, such verve, such determination. I mean, you are the model for all the rescues in this state, and I am so proud of everything that you all do. So actually, this is a no-kill shelter in the true sense, am I right?
Definitely. We bring in animals, whether they're abused or abandoned. That's really the heart of what we do. And we do our best to get them well, medically, physically, just holistically, and then to find a forever home for them. But if we can't, then they'll live their lives out at the sanctuary in a safe and loving place.
Yeah, and it must be, the cost must be enormous to take care of the animals who have medical problems and everything, but you just see to it that they all have what they need.
Yes, we do. And you're right, the costs are huge because most of the animals we get are dumped, so we have no medical history on any of them. So there has to be a lot of tests run, and invariably there are animals with tick-borne diseases, worms, heartworms. We've actually had an animal that needed a pacemaker. So there are innumerable costs that are involved with the care of these animals.
And you all always come through. I admire that so much. Well, we are here to have a good time. I understand there's a lot to do out here.
Yes.
And here we are in Command Center. We're going to leave this room and get out where all the fun is.
Excellent,
And
thank you.
we'll see you
So
out
glad
there,
you're
am
here.
I
Yes,
right?
thanks for being here.
Thank you. exhausted, but it was so much fun. I'm coming back next year. Absolutely. Was that exciting or what? I mean, I
Great
was
night.
exhausted. It was so much fun. I mean, it really was. It's just everybody is having such a good time, and have wonderful people over there, and of course, great volunteers, girls. And we really appreciate everything that you guys do.
Wow. Well, we appreciate you being there and help spread the word a little bit, and for us to be able to build that up and be able to support more of the animals. So that was super nice.
Yeah, and that's Free to Live, guys, just north of Waterloo Road, and easy to get to. And you go a little further, you can go to Pet Angels.
Yep. Yeah.
We have a lot of rescues around here.
Right?
We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, the Dog Talk girls are going to visit with Ted.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
All right, so I'm back here with the Dog Talk girls, and this is the first time we've been together since that magical Halloween show. That was quite an experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, and you guys solved the mystery. I was not really astute and didn't really solve it, but you guys found the bunny and got the stuff. And
Yeah.
what was that like? What was that like?
It was fun. I had a lot of fun that day.
Yeah.
It was very busy, but it was great.
And we got, so next week, right after Christmas, we're going to be on another adventure with you guys. Can you get a little sneak peek about our Christmas episode?
We all forgot about planning it, so
okay.
it was kind of like a last minute, kind of throwing something together. But it was fun, and we did good.
Awesome. All right, they did some good work and stuff. So we have some Christmas movies here. Let's start with you. What's our Christmas movie here?
So
looks like a cute dog.
Yeah, it is. It's a Russell Terrier. It's Russell Madness. Basically, this Russell Terrier and his friend Monkey is yeah. He wants to make a family, and so they get challenged by a pro wrestler, and they're the greatest tag team, and they win.
This is in the Air Bud series, right?
Yeah.
Now that's a
It's,
Golden Retriever series. Just
And it's pretty funny. So.
yeah, that looks like a funny one. Okay, what's this here? Now I've seen this one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Starring Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey. This is basically How the Grinch Stole Christmas, except not animated. So
Okay, but they
Real
do have
dog here
goofy
too,
makeup
yeah.
on and
Yeah.
the face stuff. They
And then-
kind of look like monkeys too.
yeah, they kind of do. The green monkeys.
A little bit of a monkey theme. Okay, now this one's for the smaller kids.
Yes, this is Paw Patrol in the movie form, and it's a winter rescue, and they are saving their friend Jake. It's a really cute little movie.
Animated, good for the kids.
Yeah,
Little
good for
bit
the
of
little
theme.
ones.
Might be Christmas, might not. We're not sure. This one is Christmas Tale. I have not seen it, but I'll tell you what. By the cover of it, this lovely lady's in it, and she's pretty, and it's got a lab as well. So anyway, speaking of movies and things you can do around the holidays, good thing to do, get some cocoa, sit by the fire, and grab Pat's book. Each of you girls have one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, and this is more about the rescues and the journey of these animals that are on this journey together. And it is at rescues. You can find it at New Leashes on Life, at Oklahoma Central Humane Society, Haven of Hope. And when you buy a book there, you're not only getting a great read, but you're also giving the money to that rescue. Those proceeds go to these rescues. We care about rescues here at Dog Talk, and that's what it's about. It's that season of giving back to our rescues who do so much for us. So grab that book. And also make sure you read OKC Pets Magazine. Now you see I've been talking about golden retrievers. This is the cover contest winner. Look at that dog. Look at that pup.
He's so cute.
And you know, we were talking about Pat. She's always here writing in the back issue. And this is about adopted dogs. Now you told me before we got here, each of you have a dog. Okay? And when you get a dog, Pat's talking about it's a project when you start bringing that dog in the home. Does anyone have a story here about the project of when you bring a dog home?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Well, my dog Layla, I did a PSA a few years back at the Oklahoma City Animal Shelter, and the puppy I was holding in it, I adopted her, and she
That
was,
happens.
yeah. And she was a huge project for us, and she still is, because she's very nervous, and we believe she was abused before we got her, whenever she was really little. But she's a great dog, and she loves people. She's fantastic.
And dogs are always going to be projects because they're just like people. They're part of our family. They make mistakes like us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I make mistakes at home. So does Duke. It happens, but it's an ongoing process. So, well, thanks for getting together with me and showing us these movies. And you all have a happy holidays.
You too.
You too.
All right, we'll be right back after this break.
Each year, a shelter of this size houses 140 animals.
Each of them lost, abandoned, or surrendered by their owners.
If the parents of these animals had been spayed or neutered, this shelter would be empty today. There are lots of reasons people don't spay or neuter their pets.
They think it costs too much, and yet there are so many low-cost spay and neuter clinics that can help you afford to do the right thing.
People think they can make money breeding their dogs. They soon find out that they lose money. Breeding should be left to professionals, whose mission is to improve their breed of dog.
Some people just keep putting it off. Then one day, their female gets out of the yard and is accidentally bred. How sad.
I've just adopted this big guy right here, and I'm gonna name him Bruno. Bruno's heartworm tested, rabies vaccinated, and he's been neutered, which is gonna prevent potential medical issues. Plus, he's gonna stray less, he's gonna mark his territory less, and he's gonna be the same old dog. Neutering makes sense.
Well, here we are. It looks like A1 Pet Emporium has outdone themselves. It's Christmassy. I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect for the season. And you know, every time you're on, we always feature foods and the right things to eat, the nutrition and all of this. And we have overlooked the fact that you have all of these toys in your store.
We do.
Plus beds, plus crates, plus everything else. Collars and leashes, everything. Everything that you want, a one-stop shop.
We are a one-stop shop.
So girls, look at all these things.
Yeah.
You think your dogs would love
Oh,
those?
yes.
Yes,
In
all
fact,
of
I
it.
have a lot of this already for you.
Talking about that. So, and we brought some really fun things on for the holidays, because we know, people are always looking for special things for the holidays.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and one of the neat things that we're really excited about, this is a dog treat mix. So you can make your own dog treats.
How cool is that?
And it's really neat because you can add different ingredients to it. So yeah, and it comes with its own cookie cutter.
Oh, Wagmore, I like that.
Yeah, so this is new, and we're really excited about those.
Well, you actually brought some goodies too, some treats.
And I actually tried those. I have to. They're pretty good.
Were they?
Yeah.
So what was the taste?
They kind of taste like an oatmeal cookie, only a little bit drier.
Okay,
so,
there you go. And I love the little groundhogs. Look at that, and the little bears.
So cute.
These are so neat. So you told me you had a project going. What is that?
Yeah, well, thanks to you, we are going to give out 2 prizes to 2 lucky winners, who basically they're going to get kind of what they see on the table.
A contest, I
yes,
love
we're going to
it.
have a fun contest. What we're going to do is ask people to send in a letter to us. We probably would like for them to send it to us on our Facebook page. They can do it to either the Edmond store or the Oklahoma City store.
To A1 Pet Emporium's Facebook page.
A1 Pet Emporium is our Oklahoma City location, and then A1 Pet Emporium Edmond is our Edmond location. So send us a story and a picture of your pet and what makes them so special. We would really like to hear about adoptable dogs or rescues that people have. That's, because we're really into the rescues. And
so you're going to choose 1 or 2? Or?
We're going to choose 2. We're going to choose a large dog and a small dog. So we want
Excellent.
everybody to send in why they feel like their pet is so special, and we will choose one just right after Christmas, or right at Christmas time. So coming up, so get that in.
Wow.
And they'll get all kinds of nice.
So what do you
Christmas
think,
gifts.
girls? Does that sound like a good plan?
Yes.
Yep, I'm writing my letter.
No,
Yeah.
I'm writing mine first.
Well, you may get disqualified. Better be careful.
No, they're not disqualified.
Well, we appreciate it so much, because it is so important to know at Christmas time there are toys to give, and it's so wonderful for an animal that people don't realize that your pet really puts value in these little toys.
They do.
They play with them. They love them. It's something that's all theirs.
Yes.
So it makes such good sense. So when you go in, folks, make the selection according to the size of your dog.
Correct.
That's the important thing, because Every dog has a preference.
Right.
But a little, as we say, a little bitty tiny one, like this or like this would not be good for a Great Dane or even a Golden Retriever, Ted.
No.
They would like the big ones, and we have all kinds of big ones and all kinds of things. So it's going to be a wonderful contest, and it starts now.
Starts now,
And
so
goes
send them in.
until Christmas.
Right, we'll do it, let's see, Christmas is on Friday this year, so we'll do it like maybe that Sunday before Christmas.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we'll get the word out. Sounds like a great contest. So now we're going to take a quick break. We're going to toss it to Ted.
All right, Pat, something I forgot to mention earlier. I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. We are going to be earlier in the day on Saturday, starting in January. 11:30. My tummy starts to grumble. It's lunchtime, so we're going to 8 a.m., okay? You'll catch us at 8 a.m., KAU TV, Freedom 43. And if you ever miss anything or didn't catch the show, go to dogtalktv.com. We're also on Facebook, Dog Talk TV. That's where you can catch that Halloween show I was talking about. I got to play Robin Hood, kind of a big deal. So make sure you like us and follow us and join the conversation. You know what, Pat? Let's go back to you.
So Sherry Lanier is here with us today. How are you, my dear?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
So good to see you. As always, we love your place.
Thank you.
And we go in there and our dogs just gobble up everything that's in there. I'm surprised you have any inventory left by the time we leave.
It's fun to go through it.
It really is. And my friend Tina and Crystal are here with today.
Hi.
And we are going to talk about things to eat during Christmas time. It's almost Christmas, so everybody brings in their plants and their Christmas trees and everything, all the decorations go up, and sometimes it can be a little iffy on the dogs.
Well, it sure can. As a matter of fact, the dogs should not be a part of all of the beautiful plants should not be placed on the ground close to them. If they start to chew on that, could be a bad thing.
The poinsettias are a good example. They're very poisonous. Chrysanthemums, lilies, all of these are poisonous, and people love to decorate with them, and so I have seen people put some of the plants around the bottom of their tree, the base of the trees.
Terrible.
And,
It's terrible
they look
for the
beautiful,
dog.
but especially with puppies. They're very attractive. Also, gifts around Christmas trees. That can be a little
very much, especially if they decide that they're going to go ahead and give what they shouldn't have, the salt, sodium, and preservatives, which would be a human-related gift.
Exactly. Any kinds of goodies underneath the trees. And some people, someone wrote me and said, do you think it's okay to put gingerbread men on your trees? And I said, do you have dogs? I said, I wouldn't do that. The tree will be down.
And the dog might be sick.
That's exactly right. And there again, with puppies, it is kind of tenuous, because if you have lights on the tree and they're plugged in, the dog chews on the cords. So you do have to kind of monitor those little animals.
Very much.
Hazel is another one.
Oh, that's really bad.
It can be very, very deadly. There are so many things. What about food from the table? Do you guys feed the dogs at Christmas time from your table?
I don't.
I'm so glad, because that is so bad for them. Once again, what we as humans, salt, sugar, and preservatives, that's our thing. It's what our dogs should not have. So not just that, but we visited earlier about chocolate. People, pay attention to the wonderful time of year. Eat all the chocolate you want. Dogs can't have that cocoa powder. It's just not a good digestant. So then, you pay attention to
cookies, cakes, pies.
Very much.
And people have a tendency, when you have the family over and groups over and everything, to sit them out on the table. So on those low tables. So the dog slips in and gets some, and it's not just one little lick is not going to hurt that dog, but generally you can't stop a dog from gobbling
the smell.
Exactly. So this is another good reason to go to Sherry's and get food that the dogs can eat. And when a lot of times we have relatives visiting and they bring their dogs to stay with you. So then you've got, that's right. That's right. A lot of times you don't really want them there, but there they are. And good for them to wanting to include the dogs. And that's nice to be gracious enough to accept them into your homes. However, there again you have double trouble, because then the dogs slip around. Not only do they have problems with the eating and everything, but at Christmas time they can slip out the door.
Yes.
A lot of dogs are lost during Christmas time. So you have to kind of watch that. But let's talk about things they can eat.
Well, the great thing is they can. Barking Dog Bakery, we have everything they should eat. So one thing that's really great for them, I just keep pushing, I can't push enough, don't feed them your human food. You know, once again, you're pushing. They shouldn't have the sodium. They shouldn't have the preservatives. So Bark and Dog Bakery offers everything that's labeled that we humans love, that's healthy for them, leaving those negative products out. And anything that we're going to decorate with any of our Christmas products is going to have an egg protein flour. So that should be at the top list. It should be at the very top of the list of a good organic type of natural food. So that's what we focus on, and that's our pleasure.
That's
our
right.
pleasure to get to
And
do.
what I love, I'm going to make a squeaky noise here because I was going to open these.
Those are
But
delicious. Watch
these,
out.
these actually, can humans eat these?
Well, and you know, they're wonderful. We humans are looking
You
for
like
the
to
sugar.
try one?
There's
Oh.
honey. It's an all natural.
Now, Tina, I'm not
they're
sure
really
you should be
good.
having that.
They're good for like, the honey is going to be a nice.
I'll try one.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice.
I'm gonna watch you.
like a Relay for the tummy, that type of thing. And we have those in 9 flavors. So we really focus on 9
They really
flavors.
are good, and that's
So-
that's the important thing. And here, and the thing too I wanted to mention is children, around dogs at Christmas time. They don't understand, and then they may give the dog a little sweet treat or something like that. Cannot happen. So tell me, you've got a contest going too.
The best thing is the first of the year. Everything, you know, is a holiday, ho, ho, ho. We're going to focus on a new positive year. We want to hear your wonderful stories about your rescue. We're going to have a contest, and we're going to focus on a small dog and a large dog.
And they'll
tell
get
us
one
your
of these
stories.
baskets?
They're going to win baskets.
So how do they get in touch with you then to
If
compete?
they'll just face us, Bark and Dog Bakery, Facebook us, that's the best. That's the best way to communicate.
All kinds of
just
wonderful
whatever we can
gimmies
do.
in
Yeah.
here. I love that.
You're
That's excellent. See, there's
excited.
another thing.
I know.
Well, we appreciate so
bet.
much that you guys
Well,
come in
thank you
and
very
have
much.
a great season.
We're
looking forward to
you.
Christmas. It's going to be great. Crystal, Tina, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for what you do. We'll see you next week, folks. Be good. Santa's coming.
Dogs. We're talking about dogs. Talking about big dogs, talking about little dogs, oh yeah. Chasing the ball, chasing the cat, digging holes, thing like that. Dogs. Talk about dogs. Laughing dogs, sad dogs, happy dogs, mad dogs.